Good morning. Welcome to Ross channel. Today we continue the factorization of class 8. In the previous session we learned how to find the H.C.F of a group of monomials. Here we have some binomials and trinomials. Here also we factorize these three binomials. Of course we see separately each one is a monomial or binomial or trinomial, but they have common factor, that is a H.C.F. So by using H.C.F, how to factorize these expression, maybe binomial or trinomial, let's see now. See the first question, we have 3x squared minus 9. It is a binomial, but we close to each one we have some common factors, that is we know clearly that is 3. 3 is a factor in the first term and also next term, that is. So if I take the 3 is the common factor, that is H.C.F, the rest of the factors in the expression are x square minus 3. Okay, 3 into x square, 3x square, 3 into minus 3, minus 9. We can check by multiplying by going back. Go to the next. 5x minus 15x square. It is also a binomial. So whereas we can see clearly for the numerical coefficients, 5 is the H.C.F. 5. And for variable, already I said the least power of the variable is the H.C.F. Here the variable in both the terms is x and the least power is 1. So if I take 5x is common in the first term, what is remaining? Nothing is remaining. Don't say 0. 1 is the common factor of every one. So I write here 1 in the place of 5x minus, out of 15, 5 is taken already a common factor. The rest of the factor is 3 and the rest of the factor of x square is 3x. If we have a doubt, go back by multiplying. 5x into 1, 5x into minus 3x, 15x square. Clear? Now, in this trinomial, see the numerical coefficients 20, 40, 80. Of course, they are the multiples of 20, so 20 is obviously the H.C.F. So 20. If we come to the variable, let's see the least power, 1. So 20x is the common factor or H.C.F of, out of x cube, we took x one of the factor. So remaining x square. Out of 40, 20 is the common factor. So rest of 2, out of x square, x is common. So remaining x plus out of 80, 20 as common factor. That is 4. X already as taken as common factor, there is nothing remain. Let's go back by checking. 20x into x square, 20x cube. 20x into minus 2x, 40x square. 20x plus 4, 80x. Perfectly factorized by using the concept of H.C.F. And the last one, we have two variables, no coefficient. So we have two variables. What is the least power of x in all the terms? Oh, that is square. If I take x square and the least power of y, that is also square. Okay. If I take x square, y square is the common factor for all the three terms. Here out of x power 4, x square is the common factor and rest of x square minus y square minus x square y square. Okay, let's come to the last question. For all the numerical coefficients, no common factor. Only variables have the common factor. We have L as the common factor. Of course, the least power of L is 1 and M power is also 1. N power is also 1. This is the least power of the variables. If I take element of the factors of the first term, the rest of the factors are 2n. Clear? Minus 3m plus 4n. Okay. So by using H.C.F concept, we can write the factors of any expression, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. Okay. So practice some more questions of the same kind. So it is very easy initially to factorize that expression. In the next question, we see how to factorize a group of terms by grouping them. That is multi expressions. Let's see now. Now let's see the next level of factorization, that is by grouping. Whenever we see a polynomial, initially we think of if there is any common factor for the given polynomial. See here in the polynomial, 3xy minus 3y plus 7x minus 7. There is no common factor actually for all the 4 terms. If you see a group, for example, if I take the first group, there is a common factor. Just like previous one by taking H.C.F. If I take the later group, there is also a common factor. So don't think of always whenever we see a polynomial, we take the common factor for all. It may be grouping also. So when I take the first pair of polynomial, here we know that is 3y is the H.C.F. and the rest of the factors are x minus 1. Clear? So go back by checking 3y into x, 3xy, 3y into minus 1, minus 3y. Very good. Plus, now 7x minus 1. Its factors, 7 is the common factor of x minus 1. Okay, it is also factored very comfortably by grouping the first two, last two. Now, so the factors of the binomial is 3y of x minus 1. The factors of the second binomial is 7 of x minus 1. When we see closely, this x minus 1 is the common factor in both the groups. Let's take the common factor that is a common for both by using distributive property. Already said that is x minus 1 is a common factor and the rest of the factors 3y plus 7. So this polynomial is factorized by grouping the first two, last two. Let's go for one more practice. If you see the second question, here also we can factorize by grouping the first pair, second pair. For the first pair, x is the H.C.F, x of x plus y. Let's check by multiplying. X of x, x square, x of y is equal to xy. Plus, for the latter two, clearly we see the 8 is the common factor. So it is 8 of x plus y. Again, in both the factors, both the groups of factors, x plus y is the common factor. So it is x plus y of x minus 6, rest of the non-common factors. So this is the factorization of a polynomial where there is no common factor for all the 4 terms given. Let's go for one more example. The same way of grouping the first pair and the later pair. For first pair there are multi variables, don't confuse. There is no a, there is no b, only x and y as the common factor. If I take xy as the common factors of the first pair, the rest of the factors are a plus b, c. Clear? Minus, and here only z is the common factor. Z of a, don't follow this minus. Is the common mistake. People follow the same sign. Why I say? If I keep minus by following this sign, if I take z always common factor, the rest of the factors are BC. BC. Check. Minus z of a, minus az, minus of minus, plus you are getting. Actually in the question is minus. So simply you follow the first pair in the bracket for the first group. When you factorize, you got a plus bc. Definitely you get the same, a plus bc. Now check. Minus z of k is equal to minus az, minus z of plus bc is equal to minus bcz. Clearly factorizable. So without confusion, don't follow this, don't follow the signs here, follow the binomial. The same binomial you get in this bracket also. Now this is the common factor, that is a plus bc of the non-common factors xy minus z. But there are some confused questions here also. Let's see in our next video of the same grouping factorization. Thank you for watching.